On the occasion of ICO LSI conference, I'm presenting you with the topic Disambiguating Homonymy through Bhartṛhari's theories from Vakyapadiya. Uh, I would like to say that language by its nature creates ambiguity, and it could be in a sentence or in a phrase or also in a word. So here we are focusing on the lexical ambiguity only, that is in between the words. And to begin with, let us see the two main events where lexical ambiguity persists. This is going to be the overview of my presentation. First, I will go into what is homonymy. We will look at homophones and homographs, then Sanskrit homonyms. Then we will go to theories of homonymy in Vakyapadiya of Bhartṛhari. He posits two theories, that is one word theory, Eka Shabda Darshana, many words theory, the second, Aneka Shabda Darshana. Then we will look into nature of homonymy, role of context, and conclusion and future scope. So first let us look at what is homonymy. It is a relation between words whose forms are the same but whose meanings are different and cannot be connected. In Greek, the word homonymos means having the same name. Aristotle says that X and Y are homonymously F if and only if the name F applies to both X and Y. So here you can see X and Y both are different, both have different definitions, both are different senses, but the name they have is same, hence they are homonyms of each other. Let us look at this word bat. The bat, this word means the mammal, nocturnal mammal. That is one definition, and second is an instrument with handle used for hitting the ball in games such as cricket. So here both of these senses are different, but they have the same name. One more instance I would like to posit here is that the word neck. Here neck means neck of human body and neck of bottle. It has to be noted that there is a relation between two of these senses. Yes, they are different senses, but there is some relation between them. The neck of human body and the neck of bottle, both senses are related to each other. Hence, this phenomena is called as polysemy. Whereas in the previous example, as we saw, the nocturnal mammal and an instrument to use in sports. These two senses do not have any relationship with each other. Hence, this phenomenon is homonymy, and this is polysemy. So, to sum this up, whenever there are two senses and there is some relation between two different senses, that event is polysemy. And when there is no relation between two senses, that is homonymy. So let us look at Sanskrit example, Aja. Aja has one definition, that is goat. It has derived from the root Aja, to lead. And Aja has the second definition, that means unborn, and it has come from the root Jana, that is to be born. Aja means unborn. Yes, here also you can see that the phenomena is homonymy and not the polysemy. Hence, we will only focus on homonymy in this presentation. So let us look at the subtypes of homonymy. First is homophones. Homophones means they have same sound but different spelling and meaning. For example, tear, that means level, and tear, that means to pull apart. Both are pronounced as tear, but they have different spelling and have different meaning. Then homographs, they have same spelling but different sound and different meanings. For example, the verb lead and the noun, that is metal, lead. Both have same spelling but different pronunciation. Hence, they are homographs. In Indian languages, we have homonyms, but there is no distinct phenomena called as homophones or homographs. So why is that? The reason is that Indian languages have phonetic spelling, which means that what the spoken and written system are not different. Unlike that of English and French, where spoken and written systems are different, that does not happen in Indian languages, especially not in Sanskrit. Each syllable has unique representation. Long and short vowels are also independent sounds, and they cannot be taken as homonyms. Let us look at the theories from Vakyapadiya. Having this base, polysemy and homonymy was studied in Sanskrit tradition that dates back to 5th century. The study of homonymy was done at first by Bhartṛhari, and his treatise is known as Vakyapadiya. And he posits two different theories on homonymy, that is one word, that is Eka Shabda Darshana, and many words, that is Aneka Shabda Darshana. So let us look at the sutra that he shows. This is for one word theory. Ekam ahuhu anekartham shabdam anye parikshakaha nimitta bhedat ekasya sarvarthyam tasya bhidyate. अन्वय अन्ये परीक्षकाः आहुः एकं शब्दम् अनेकार्थं तस्य एकस्य शब्दस्य सार्वार्थ्यं निमित्तभेदात् भिद्यते. According to those who hold that a word can have more than one meaning, the same word cannot have more than one meaning, one after other, but not simultaneously. It is the context or the collection of other words that determines the sense to be taken in particular. Here the word sarvarthyam means simultaneity. A single word can denote all the dictionary meanings. That is what Bhartṛhari says, but that is refrained because of nimitta bhedat. Nimitta bhedat means other factors. So what are those other factors? Those are context, association, and the Shabda Shakti. Let us look at the example. If a single word sutram here expresses, it can express all the dictionary meanings, but it is refrained because of the context and association, and hence it can only express its related meanings and associated meanings. For example, thread, rope, aphorism, necklace, formula, rules and regulations. These are taken from Sanskrit dictionary itself. Let us look at the many word theory. एकत्वं तु स्वरूपत्वात् शब्दयोः गौणमुख्ययोः प्राहुः अत्यन्त भेदेपि भेदमार्गानुदर्शिनः वा अनुसारिणः. अन्वय भेदमार्गानुदर्शिनः वा अनुसारिणः अत्यंत भेदे अपि गौणमुख्ययोः शब्दयोः स्वरूपत्वात् एकत्वं प्राहुः. On the other hand, those who hold that a word can only have one sense consider that the word having primary sense and word having secondary sense are actually different, though they sound like one another, though they have same sound. So let us look at the word again sutram here. So what they say is, what Bhartṛhari say is, the word sutram, it has the same sound when it expresses all these meanings: thread, rope, aphorism, necklace, formula and regulation. But these are different words although they have the same sound. So these are two theories, one word and many word, according to Bhartṛhari. Let us look at the nature of homonymy. Having this base of Sanskrit theories from Vakyapadiya, it is important to know the nature of homonymy. As we have mentioned that language by its nature creates ambiguity, hence there are various means to remove the ambiguity in case of homonyms. If we look at the writing or spelling, For disambiguation, it is argumentative whether the original or historical form has been retained till the date or not. Hence, spelling cannot be taken into the account to remove the ambiguity. Uh, uh, Even in the spoken languages where they don't have writing system, spellings or the writing system cannot be taken into the account in order to disambiguation. Also, we saw that Indian languages follow phonetic system of writing, where what you speak is what you write, and vice versa. Hence, the actual means of disambiguation are grammatical means, for example, etymology and derivation, and a contextual factor, for example, time and place. Disambiguation is clear when two homonyms belong to different thoughts or grammatical category. But when, for example, the noun ashvaha and the verb ashvaha can never be confused, because we know that ashvaha is noun and ashvaha from the root shvi is a verb. Hence, here there is a chance of disambiguation clearly, but disambiguation is unclear when two homonyms belong to the same set of thoughts or grammatical category. So now we will look at this latter part in the next slide. When there is disambiguation in the same thought or same grammatical category, we have to look at the context, the contextual factors. So here Bhartṛhari gives a list of contextual factors for disambiguation. I will read out the aphorism. Sansargo viprayogascha sahacharyam virodhita अर्थ प्रकरणम लिंगम शब्दस्य अन्यस्य सन्निधिः सामर्थ्यम औचिति देशः कालः व्यक्तिः स्वरादयः शब्दार्थस्य अनवच्छेदे विशेष स्मृति हेतवः. The meaning, association, samsarga, disassociation, viprayoga, companionship, sahacharya, opposition, virodhita, meaning of co-occurring words or purpose, that is artha, context, prakarana, indication, linga, vicinity, sannidhi, or of a specifying word, capacity, that is samarthya, suitability, that is auchiti, spatial context, that is desha, temporal context, that is kala, gender, vyakti, accent, swara. These are 14 causes of understanding different when the meaning of word is to be determined. Let us look at the examples of each of these. Sanyoga is a relation or property that is well known as belonging to particular object. For example, Shankha Chakro Harihi. Hari possessing the conch and wheel. Meaning of Hari is restricted to Lord Vishnu and not the monkey due to the association with conch and wheel. Viprayoga, the removal of that property described under Sanyoga. For example, Ashankha Chakro Harihi. Hari without conch and wheel. Here Hari refers to Lord Vishnu, since conch and wheel association can only be found in him. Sahacharya, that is mutual contact and or dependence in common cause. For example, Rama Lakshmana, here Ram refers to Lord Rama and brother of Lakshmana and not Balrama or Parshurama. Then Virodha, the enmity or opposition, which determines the meaning of the ambiguous words. For example, Ramarjuna, Ram and Arjuna. In the compound Ramarjuna, here the enmity between two men, that is Parshurama and Kartavirya Arjun, determines the meanings of these two words. Then Artha, the purpose. Sthanu Bhaja Bhavachide. Worship Sthanu for removing the shackles of worldly existence. Here the word Sthanu means Lord Shiva and not a pillar. The meaning is explained to serve a purpose. Then Prakarana, the context of situation which determines the meaning. Sarvam Janati Devaha, my Lord knows everything. Here word Deva, when said by a faithful servant to his master, means king or master. Linga, a symbol found in another passage nearby, which determines the meaning of the ambiguous word in the question. Aktaha Sharkara Upadadhati. Wet pebbles are placed nearby. Here the word Aktaha, wet, is not clear. The Atharva Veda passage nearby, Tejo Vai Ghrutam, which praises ghee as giver of light and helps to determine the meaning of the word Aktaha as wet or moistened by the ghee. So here you can see some passage nearby in the verse can help in disambiguating a word. Then anyasya shabdasya nidhihi sannidhihi, the usage of two ambiguous words together where one determines the meaning of the other. Karena rajate nagah, the nag shines by kara. Here the word karena can mean hand or trunk, and the word nagah can mean snake or elephant. Both are ambiguous in this situation. The determined senses to be trunk and elephant respectively, as only the elephant can shine with its trunk and not the serpent. Samarthya, that is causation or capacity. Madhuna mattah kokilaha. The cuckoo is elated in spring. The cause is the spring season, understood by the word madhu. Here the word madhu does not mean honey, as only the meaning of spring has the capacity to elate cuckoo. Then auchiti, fitness or suitability. Patu vo daita mukham. Here the word mukha means face of beloved people in happy mood. Since it will only be proper in this context, here the mukha word can only mean face of beloved people in happy mood. Then let us look at Desha and Kala.
Conclude now.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, you have already exhausted time. Conclude it as fast as possible.
Okay, sir.
You
Okay.
have already exhausted some 16 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, sir. I will do it in half a minute. Yeah. Desha and Kala are spatial and temporal examples. Then Vyakti is the gender. Mitro Bhati. Here the word, the gender of the word Mitra, if it is masculine, then it will mean sun, the god, and when it is neuter it will mean the friend. Then swara, the accent of a word can also matter in disambiguation. For example, Indra Shatruhu, the accent when put on last syllable can mean killer of Indra, and Indra Shatruhu, the accent on first syllable can mean whose killer is Indra. Concluding here, every language by its nature has ambiguous words, that is polysemy and homonymy. Polysemy and homonymy both differ from each other based on the relatedness in their word senses. Like major Indian languages, Sanskrit has phonetic writing system resulting in no distinct homophones or homographs. Overview of theories of homonymy in Vakyapadiya with special reference to one word and multiple word theory, that is Eka Shabda Darshana and Aneka Shabda Darshana. It is also important to know the nature of homonymy in order to process disambiguation, either morphological or contextual. The contextual factors play a vital role in determining the sense of homonymous words. Thank you.